Hey guys, Crookie, and I'm back in another video, and today we're going to be talking about SmackDown. They open up the show with Rey Mysterio, the legend, of course. There's no other Rey Mysterio, but also being in hometown, I know that was special. I really am enjoying the fact that when it comes to when it comes to certain events, like SmackDown, and then on Raw, you see all these legends. Not all legends are the legends I need to see, but you see all these legends, and they're actually kind of getting more of that respect. They're getting more of the acknowledgement, and I'm rocking with that. I was rocking with Rey Mysterio declaring for the Rumble, and saying that he's trying to win it. Don't matter about who was in that ring, he's trying to win it. And then Kevin Owens comes out now. Kevin Owens, this version of Kevin Owens is really something that I've been enjoying a whole bunch, because there is, you could tell Kevin Owens is kind of feeling as though he's the one who's in the right and been the one who's been taken advantage of, not only by the bloodline, but now Cody Rhodes and management. So I like it, but Kevin Owens comes down that ring and acts as if he's the champion, like the legitimate champion. And I'm here for him saying that he's a champion, because I agree he got screwed over. There's no way that they never did that pin outside of the ring and it really counts. The ref should not be outside of the ring. He should have been in the ring, and the match should have been drawn as a no contest because of that attempt. But Kevin Owens is not champion. He should know that the company does not view him as a champion. So he comes out and tells Rey Mysterio, when you win, choose me, because I respect you so much. Why? How could he choose you? Be so for real. There's Cody Rhodes and Gunther at the very moment. Be so for real, Kevin. Be for real. You really thought that they was gonna let if you was not in that match with Cody Rhodes, you'll be in the Rumble, sir. You will be in the Rumble. What you got going on don't matter. Your behind would have been in the Rumble picking a number. So that man got a little screws loose. He got a little screws loose, okay? That ended up with them having a match at close to the end of the night, and the match was going well. I will say that Kevin Owens is somebody that's going to respect the legends that he's in the ring with. So you obviously see that was a match that somebody like Kevin Owens that is deserving, and it's not the first match together, but still, that was the ending of that match was very interesting, because he tried to pile drive Rey Mysterio for what? Because Rey Mysterio was not disrespectful with it. He was not disrespectful, calling you crazy like Michael Cole was calling you crazy and stuff. He didn't call you crazy. He just said, "What are you talking about, Kevin? You're not the champion. Cody's the champion." All he did was tell you the facts. And at this point, Kevin Owens don't want no facts. He doesn't want any facts, which that is so interesting as his character, because he brings up all this other stuff and he makes sense, but now he's not making any sense, and now it's turning into something that it wasn't. But it also that plays to the character of him kind of always being a hypocrite. He's just upset that he's not in the position he wants to be in. And when he tries to pile drive Rey, Cody Rhodes comes out and they do their usual. They do the usual thing. And when it comes to their usual thing, I really want them to do a spin on it. They need to do a spin on it. Do something different next Friday. Because I feel as though we're going to be here again next Friday. And excuse me if that's not true. Excuse me. I have no crystal ball to read out of. But I feel as though we're going to have a variation of that or something close to it next week, because they've just been on site with one another. So I want them to do a little spin, have a little spin to it. A very great surprise of it, because neither of them wanted to sign their contract or whatever. Why Cody Rhodes didn't sign the contract, I don't understand it. maybe it's because he's a champion and he's trying to act like it, like get the challenger to sign it. I guess that's what it is. I understand why Kevin Owens didn't sign it, but it's neither here nor there, because now we're gonna have freaking Shawn Michaels. We're gonna have Shawn Michaels moderating their signing for Saturday Night Main Event, and that did something for me because I love Shawn Michaels. I love Shawn Michaels. He's my favorite. So to see him on screen in character, yeah, I'm here for it. Now, my girls Naomi and Bianca. Nobody can figure out what happened to Jade. It's really interesting to me because neither of them really seems like they're really trying to find Jade. If we're gonna be real, they both look suspicious, because how is it that neither of you guys call Jade? Neither of you guys call Jade, because apparently she knows what happened to her. She knows. She tweeted a little bit after that whole segment of "You Sure?" Like, I really need them to have more developments on the story, because it has so much potential to be great and be good beyond the ring, because you know Naomi and Bianca, they're gonna do what they need to do in the ring. But for this storyline, it needs to be deeper than jealousy, because they have a sisterhood, and they've made it clear that they're not trying to take any spots from one another, because there's room for all of them in this company. So if we're gonna go the route of it being either Naomi or Bianca, which I know it can't be Bianca in a match, then we need to have some sense to come with it. It needs to have some sense and make me believe that one of them would do that to their sisters, because none of them really benefit from it, because Naomi's been chasing for singles gold for a boot. Chasing for singles gold, and this happened right before War Games. So it really wouldn't benefit either of them. That's just how I feel. I feel as though the only person it benefited was Bayley. Literally the only person. Neither here nor there. The gears was cute. The Wicked themed gears, I loved it. I don't like the fact that Naomi was out for a majority of the match, considering that Naomi has been great with Nia and Candice, but maybe there's something there. Maybe there's a reason for that. I don't know. Hey, maybe she was feeling something. I don't know. Maybe there's something behind the scenes. I don't know. It was a good match nonetheless, and Naomi got the pin. So what do we? You know what I'm saying? We're up. Naomi got the pin. She didn't get pinned. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been pinning her like for no reason. Carmelo Hayes versus Jimmy Uso. I told y'all last week that I wanted this. I told y'all last week, and that's what I got, okay? That's what we got. And, man, that whole opening with Jimmy, I loved it. Since he's already made it clear that he's coming for himself, going for gold for himself, there's no need for anybody to bring up Jay unless they're in the tag again. Like, there's no reason, unless it's bloodline business. He can go for it as his own man, because honestly, when it comes to the past, it's been Jimmy. Jimmy's been the one, so I think it's very interesting that now it's kind of flipped. But also, I think that we don't need to forget about the skills that Jimmy has. So I'm glad they gave him this moment, because now I need to see more Jimmy and Melo. Melo came out talking like he always does. I really am very disappointed with the fact that he hasn't had his moment yet, but I'm hoping that at Mania he has a moment. He gets the U.S. Championship there. But Melo is keep the mic on Melo. Keep the mic on Melo, because he gets you. He's going to say something funny or say something out of pocket and get you intrigued in what he's doing, because either that's going to stir up some mess or it's just going to be funny. And that's what happened. He called Jimmy an unk, and Jimmy really was like, okay. He didn't really take that, because he took a smack the mess out of him, took his glasses. And they put on that match. They put on, and that's why I gotta stop listening to Twitter, because Twitter gonna make you think people can't wrestle, and they really can. Because Jimmy is him. Jimmy is him. Y'all already know Melo is him, but Jimmy is also him as well. And those two, those two caught me off guard because I didn't expect it to be that great. I knew it was gonna be good, but I didn't expect them to have it like I don't know how to explain it. Those two, if they are against each other, cool, but imagine if they were, you know, having something working together, because it didn't even end with a pinfall because Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga came out and did what they usually do. Melo thought he was on the team. He was not on the team. So maybe we get a match, Melo and Jimmy versus Jacob and Tama. Although I do think that Jimmy can be free from the bloodline. Jimmy can be free from the bloodline. So because when Roman is not there, Jimmy just gets his behind kicked. Jimmy is just there as a punching bag. That's what I'm not rocking with that. That whole thing of Jimmy just being close but not getting there. Like, Jimmy's not even... People thinking Jimmy can't even wrestle because of this booking, okay? That's my problem. Like, y'all figure out, like, almost every freaking week something happens or Jimmy has an opportunity. People be like, oh, dang, Jimmy can actually wrestle. Like, duh. Y'all thought that they got here just because of their last name? No, they had to work for that. They're like, the nepotism thing with wrestling is you can get in the door, but you're not gonna get far if you can't really wrestle. You're not getting that far when you can't wrestle like that. Like men especially, that nepotism thing gets you far, but not that far if you can't wrestle. You got to do the moves. You have to have something about yourself to get you where you need to be and where Jimmy has been. So I like the bloodline. Where the Wyatts at? Where is the Wyatts at? They need to hook the thug line up so they can be preoccupied. Now, Solo comes out. The crowd boos the mess out of him. The crowd boos the mess out of him. And he decides to leave. He decides to leave Jacob and Tama in the ring. That right there, best decision. But also, it leaves you to question, what is the relationship between Solo and Jacob now? Now, during the booing, during the commercial break, Jacob was trying to command respect for Solo, but nobody was listening. Nobody was listening. And then Jacob cut a promo. He cut a promo that basically, for me, what I got from that one is Jacob Fatu knows what he's doing, and Jacob Fatu is finna go out for himself now. Not he had no disrespect to Solo or anything, but it sounded as if he was setting himself apart from who he has been seen as this whole time. He's not this type of guy that doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he's finna show y'all what's up, and he's not here for disrespect. Like, that's what I got from that. And I'm here for it because, in a moment, like, LA Knight came out, and I don't know why he came out by himself. I don't know why he came out by himself, but he did. He came out by himself, and it was a bad idea to me. Bad idea, because why would you come out by yourself? But he had Braun Strowman in his corner, so it worked for him. It worked for him. And then we had a little face-to-face with Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu, which, because of that, and because of the fact that Tama Tonga was like, not today, pulled Jacob out of the ring, Saturday night main event, we have Jacob Fatu versus Braun Strowman. Oh, Braun Strowman, it was nice to meet ya, nice to know ya, because Jacob Fatu is finna pack you up. Okay, that's what I'm excited to see that one, actually. I'm excited to see that one. Now, I've been telling y'all, and I am getting excited because it seems as if that there's going to be something for Legado de Fantasma, because not only has their promos, like, kind of changed, in my opinion, because now it seems as if Santos is running something. He's running something, and it's kind of like it's a plan. Like, I don't know, there's a plan involved, but also they're to be taken seriously. They are to be taken seriously. It was a very close match. It was a very close match because both of the teams have that chemistry together. But y'all know, Motor City Machine Guns, they gonna figure out a way, and that's exactly what they did, and they took the dub. Pretty Deadly. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I don't know what y'all think y'all was doing with that. That's neither here nor there. BFAB and Piper Niven. It was a match. It was a match. I like the fact that they're showcasing BFAB. A lot of people just found out that BFAB stands for Be Fabulous, though. That was very interesting to me because I feel as though that was, I don't know, I don't know, when it came to her character, I just thought people knew that, but it's okay that nobody did, you know what I'm saying? Not many people were paying attention, I guess. It was good, but it was a match. I feel as though that had potential, but it was super short. Super short. Very short. Maybe this so Michi can come through and save BFAB from getting jumped by Chelsea, but hopefully this ends with a match at Saturday Night Main Event, because none of the women have any matches for Saturday Night Main Event. There is 4 events for the men, but there's none for the women. So maybe we have like a triple threat between BFAB, Michin, and Chelsea for the U.S. title. Hopefully, because that sounds like a great match. Tiffany Stratton and Bayley were the main event. And I will say this, that Tiffany had a great first defense, because not only did it kind of solidify herself, because when you come into, unless you're like unless you've already been winning and kind of taking the division by a different angle, like unless you've really been winning stuff, when it comes to winning from a Money in the Bank cash in, there's always that room for doubt, as if like it's only luck. You know what I'm saying? When the bell rings next time, or when the bell rings the another time, you're gonna lose. And I think it shows what type of champion she is. The first defense always shows what type of champion you are a lot of times, and that's what happened. I really think that now, like, you get that champion power up, and that's what happened with Bayley, because with Tiffany, because Tiffany has lost every encounter she's had with Bayley, but this one, it was a lot different, and it was clean too. So her winning that match between Bayley set the tone, and I'm excited to see what other matches are gonna occur. It seems as if Bayley has her hands full with Roxanne Perez, so that's gonna be on NXT. Now Charlotte had a little promo video, which I am kind of like, we all knew Charlotte was coming back, but like for them to have a video about it, I wanted it to be a surprise. Now, I guess it's going to be a surprise since you don't know when she's going to come, but at the same time, I don't know, when there's a video, you kind of know when they're going to come back, because that's what's happened in my opinion. You knew when they were going to come, like, I don't know when, maybe the night before the Rumble, or at the Rumble, or maybe on a Raw, but it's happening soon. I'm gonna say this though, I am excited to see Charlotte, but for Mania, for the Rumble, or for the Elimination Chamber, I do not want any of the horsewomen to win it or be unless they are champion. I don't want any of the horsewomen to, win any of those matches and have a big main event match. Because solely the reason is only because of the fact that both Becky and Bayley were in the main events. They weren't necessarily in the main events, but y'all know exactly what I mean by that, saying that they won the Rumble and then Elimination Chamber. I feel as though, like, shake something up, have it kind of unpredictable but predictable at the same time. Somebody that is very solid to win the Rumble or the Elimination Chamber, but not somebody that we've just been seeing, or the same type of person that we've been seeing, unless they're champion. I really just don't want to see Charlotte or Becky or Bayley win the Rumble or Elimination Chamber. I just don't, because I don't know. I just don't know. Like last Mania, when Becky just won that, Elimination Chamber, and then the match between her and Rhea. It was a good match, but as I've said, they didn't have enough time to really build on it like they had with what they were going with Nia and Rhea. Like, that would have been, to me, that would have been a better choice. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything that transpired on SmackDown. And for the 3-hour episode, it was pretty good. It was filled up. I enjoyed it. Hopefully, in the next 2 of the SmackDowns, you see Roman Reigns. Because, like, that man, I'm tired of that man. But y'all let me know how you guys feel. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.